Is going on, family? Welcome back to another video, another beautiful day. I have Love with me, just picked her up from school. We're at Fry's Marketplace picking up a few things. Today I'm teaching Shannon how to make my favorite dish, chicken marsala. Cue the music.
No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, it is not.
Okay, for this recipe, there's a few things that are very essential. One, chicken. I like chicken thighs. Two, polenta. I like to do mine with polenta, and 3 veggies, which I'm gonna do asparagus. So we're gonna head to asparagus. The other thing you need a lot of is garlic and onions. Second, heavy cream. And I should say most importantly, because it is called chicken marsala, but you need Marsala wine. Love, carry that for me. All right, asparagus. I'm gonna say a decent bit of stuff we have at the house. Marsala wine we have, because you don't need a lot of it. You can probably get 3 or 4 servings out of 1 bottle. So Marsala wine I have, onion, garlics I have, heavy cream we'll need. Polenta I have, I bought that the other day. Chicken thighs I have. I know there's gonna be something I forget. We'll figure it out when we get to the house. I need a snack for right now. I need to munch on something. I'm starving. Heavy cream. Boom. I actually think that's all we need. Okay, it's some heavy whipping cream. You okay carrying it? Yeah, okay. It is heavy. It's kind of crazy. All I got was some heavy cream and 2 asparagus. I spent $17, $18. Food is so expensive. Okay, I think I have what we need, because I really don't want to come back out. But I want to say that it is 112 degrees outside on my dashboard.
I just got off of work and I am about to head to the store to pick up the mushrooms that Bishop forgot to get for the chicken marsala.
No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, it is not.
And your host, Shannon Jones. I know, right? That's a catchy little jingle they got there.
So catchy.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of This Is Not Your Mama's Kitchen. I want to say this ain't your mama's kitchen, because it ain't.
Why?
Today, as you guys know, I took you to the grocery store and we went and picked up a couple things for chicken marsala. This is one of my staples, one of the meals I've been making for Shannon since we've been dating. In the beginning, well, no, I guess we were boyfriend and girlfriend still when I started working at the country club, Arizona Country Club.
We hadn't gotten married yet.
Yeah, we were engaged. We were fiancés. And I learned how to make chicken marsala there. It is a simple dish. It's just sauteed chicken with a vegetable choice. And the 2 vegetables I think I go with best is either green beans or asparagus. Because how they line up, and polenta. I was introduced to polenta on this dish. I honestly don't even know how else to eat polenta.
I mean, polenta is ultimately grits.
It is. It's like if you never had polenta before, think of cornbread, but more mushy.
Yeah, there's instant grits. That's how when you make hot water cornbread, you make it with yellow grits.
Just like grits, but corn with yellow corn instead of white corn. Because grits is white corn. Yeah. So we're making chicken marsala in the way that I've made it at the country club. Simple. Shannon already has everything kind of prepped up. What did you season the chicken with?
All the things. So a lot of my seasonings came from Soulard. So I use some garlic pepper, which is salt free, which I love. I use a spicy herb chicken rub, the staples, garlic, onion powder, a little salt, some Soulard grill, and some Quebec chicken. So if you, obviously, because those are seasonings from St. Louis.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about them.
But garlic, salt, pepper, paprika, whatever you got that's gonna make it taste delicious.
Yeah, flavor good.
Seasoning. I love Kinder seasonings too. Those are good, but I know some people have a salt thing, so I like to control the salt flavor, and then always add, because you can't take away. So that's what it's seasoned with. And then, you know, as a reminder, once you touch raw chicken, wash your hands.
Wash your hands. We don't want to contaminate. A lot of salmonella there. So everything is prepped here with the chicken. We have mushrooms, sliced mushrooms. This is going to go in the sauce for the Marsala. They do a log of polenta. I like to it is kind of complicated to cook if you want to make it. If it's a log, it's a solid. You want to turn it into like a liquid. Yeah. So I like to slice it and then dice it. And then I'll show you a couple of the tricks that I like to, this is me in particular, some things that I learned to make this polenta taste extra yummy.
And he's walking me through this because I think I made it once and I didn't like it. So he's showing me how to do it his way. And then I'm always about convenience veggies. If you don't have the hand dexterity or you can't chop, that's why these mushrooms are already sliced. You can also get one of those choppers and take your aggression out.
She couldn't find hers.
I was mad because I wanted to
slice it by hand, but she couldn't find it.
You can also buy diced onions at the store. And same way with, you know, if you got garlic, use garlic. Whatever's gonna make it easiest for you to get the food on the table.
Yeah, but this is pretty much it. Very simple. Yeah. Marsala wine. This is something that it is chicken Marsala, but it isn't a necessity.
No, I was trying to double check because sometimes some people don't like the alcohol taste even though you're cooking it out. So you can make it into just a creamy mushroom sauce. You can do a creamy garlic sauce if you don't like mushrooms. This dish is very customizable. Obviously, it's Marsala. If you don't have Marsala, but you got a port wine, you can use that. Sherry, if you're gonna do sherry, you're gonna do a sweet chip sherry because the dry sherry has a high sodium content. I learned.
Yeah, saltier.
Nobody want cankles. Not doing that.
And one thing that I like to add to my Marsala sauce, and this is like a secret recipe, secret little ingredient that I add to it. I don't think it's in any recipes, and Shannon doesn't like this most of the time. I just add a dash of sugar. Sometimes the wine gives it a little bitterness.
Spaghetti.
I put sugar, a little bit of sugar in the spaghetti because the tomatoes are
it's supposed to balance out.
So I put a little bit, but sometimes I like it a little extra. So on my own plate, I may sprinkle a little bit more. So I like it a little bit sweeter, sweet and savory. So with all that being said, we're going to start with
what's the first step?
Onions and garlic. With the chef Don, he taught me everything I know. R.I.P. Chef Don. He was a saucier at the Arizona Country Club, and he taught me how to make soups and pretty much anything. But sweating the vegetables first was always the first thing he taught me. Seasoning the vegetables. So Jen is going to grab a couple pans, and for this dish, because it is technically it's vegetable, polenta, and chicken, but you also have a sauce. We're gonna probably use every pan. Yeah. We use 4 pans, and that's only because we want it all to be done around the same time. Yeah. You can just cook the chicken, put it to the side, then cook the vegetables in the same pan. And sometimes I do like to make the sauce in the pan that I cook the chicken in because I deglaze.
It's all that flavor. Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is use chicken stock, which I don't have up there. So we're gonna use chicken stock for the sauce. But I don't wanna get ahead of myself. First off, we're gonna take the vegetables, the onion and the garlic, and we're just gonna saute a little bit in the pan. Technically, we need a little bit of onion and garlic for each element. I put onion and garlic in the polenta, I put onion and garlic in the sauteed vegetables, and a little bit in the chicken. So just make sure you save it. Save yourself a little bit.
Okay.
Thirds.
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef.
All right, and then we're gonna saute some chicken. We'll start with the chicken, and then we'll dice up this polenta and kind of get that going. We'll save the vegetables for last. We'll save the sauce for last.
Who left a comment about how to clean the bottom of my pan. I greatly appreciate you because there seemed to be a little bit of a ruckus about the bottom of my pan.
Yes.
But the one person who left a lovely, constructive comment about cleaning it, they're not pristine showroom condition, but they don't look like they did before. So I appreciate you for telling me and they look a lot better than they did before. So hopefully that doesn't grind anybody else's gears until we have the budget, or if somebody's watching this that want to brand deal us, because we need all the things: the pots, pans, cutting boards. I just got so good.
But as you guys know, we're on the come up. We don't have it all. We don't have it all figured out.
Yeah.
And this ain't your mama's kitchen. This is our kitchen. We trying to figure it out.
We're
so
trying to do
again, we appreciate
like
direction, but like sometimes some of you guys think the tone.
Yeah.
The tone is kind of.
It's cool though.
Yeah,
it's all love this way.
The comments can get a little bit crazy, and this is like talking between while we're cooking, which is good because our pans are eating up. In the past, I used to respond to every single comment, and I know I have a lot of people that deserve
comments.
The responses back. But there's a few people that kind of like they commented in the past, and it just really dictated my day. It changed the way I feel because of the tone and the way they were. I'm not sure they were.
Because you never know how a person's coming off because it's nice and it's not spoken. And it could have been all love, but the way it's a person's perception. I always tell love that like their perception is their reality. Regardless of what you said, it's gonna be how they made you feel.
To be honest, I haven't measured anything for this recipe. I kind of just do it by eye and by taste. The chicken broth, onions, butter, garlic, there's no measuring. This ain't Joe Mama's kitchen. My mama didn't measure much either.
I didn't learn recipe measurements for real until culinary school.
I didn't know measurements.
And
I think she
had to.
She had measuring cups and stuff, but for like dishes that she made for
baking.
us. Baking for sure. It's a science.
That's a science.
But other than that, no.
I'm gonna say probably we'll eyeball it and then we can say start with a half a cup and add maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. So right now
I have 2 cups of chicken broth.
Well, you got the chicken broth. We did better than bouillon season. Add a little bit of hot water to that. Chicken broth, done deal. Okay, so right now Shannon has the polenta in the skillet, kind of roasting it, sauteing it, getting all right with the garlic and the onions. After that, I think we're just gonna add a little bit of chicken broth and then the heavy cream. That's really gonna thicken it up. But what she's doing right now, it's just gonna get it softer, just smashing it, and as it's frying, it will help it get it smoother. Because it doesn't taste as great when it's like lumpy. It's just like with grits. No one likes lumpy grits, especially when they get cold. So this is one of those meals, again, I make everything finish at the same time because once the polenta gets cold, you can warm it up, but it doesn't really warm up the same. So with that being said, we're moving on to our sauce. Marsala sauce, I like to start off as well. What's our Raina? The dogs are in here.
My life.
They're in here trying to catch pieces of chicken. Ain't nothing for you. All right, I'm back. I grabbed my tablet and I started watching my, Gold Miner show. I love this show. For my little tablet, I can put on my back. But Shannon is moving and grooving right now. She took the chicken off. She has, let's see what she's doing. She threw the asparagus into the pan that the chicken came out of, which is cool because it makes less dishes. And we can use the season and the dripping that the chicken made to kind of like help season up our asparagus a little bit. We still want to throw some salt and pepper in there. As well, the polenta is looking great. She threw some heavy cream in there along with the chicken stock. Yeah. It's just gonna need a little bit of seasoning as well with that polenta. I'm gonna say just some salt and pepper. Okay. Nothing crazy, just salt and pepper. And then the sauce. Right now, the alcohol part should be all boiled out. I'm gonna say we should be good. Yeah, nice and simmered. So the next thing we're gonna do for our sauce is we're gonna add our heavy cream and our mushrooms. And I'm not looking at the recipe, so I don't think I'll forget anything. If there was anything, maybe for the sauce, what happens is it still doesn't thicken enough for me. So sometimes I add a little bit of butter. Sometimes I add maybe some cornstarch just to get a little bit thicker. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, the sugar, a tad bit of sugar, takes out the bitterness, and it does help it thicken up some too. So,
okay, so I'm adding heavy cream.
Heavy cream into the sauce. You added heavy cream into the polenta?
Yep.
All right, we can cut it off. It's done. So the polenta's done. Once the asparagus is done sauteing, we're ready to play. And then ready to eat, because I'm starving. And it's dark outside. Since we started filming this, I'm not sure if the lighting has changed, but it was daytime, nighttime. It doesn't take long. I think we started this meal.
It's 6:45.
Yeah, plus we're filming it too, but it's about an hour.
Yeah.
About an hour or so. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the sauteing, and we're gonna get this meal plated up and taste test. See how Shannon did.
Okay, mushroom.
All right, so when I plate this meal up, I like to start with the polenta as a bed, and then I lay on a few pieces of asparagus. Then I put the chicken right on top of that. It's kind of layered like that. Then I just kind of drizzle sauce over all of it. It's a delicious meal. Yeah, we're gonna see if, I'm not sure, I don't remember if Love even likes this meal. We're gonna find out today. We're gonna give her the whole full experience with the salad. So yeah.
She's currently on the Oculus.
You probably see her back.
Yeah. I think she thanks for waiting.
Tripping, oh, I'm wishing I was feeling different. Looking for a reason why this feeling keeps on coming back to me. It's hurting me, disturbing me. Thought it was a warning. Looking for clues to see the truth, but it was just deceiving. Tell me why it has to mess my night up, even on my nights off. I can't even rest up for the morning. Tell me why it has to mess my night up, even on my nights off. I can't even rest up for the morning. Tell me why it has to follow me around, ooh. Never letting me be, even if I want to, even if I try to.
Okay. It tastes like I cooked it. What do you think? It tastes like I cooked it?
It does taste like you cooked it.
Okay. You did a great job. You think you can do it again without me?
Oh, flour from the cookies all
It
over
happens.
the dirt.
Cookies coming up next. Salad, chicken marsala, polenta, asparagus, sauteed chicken,
You
mushrooms.
said, can I do it without you?
Yeah, do you do it without me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
See, we'll put that to the test.
not gonna want to though.
We'll put that to the test.
But I'm not gonna want to though.
We'll see if you can do it. It's not a super complicated meal, but there is like
Steps.
steps to it. And each one of these things is, you gotta prep, and you did a great job for the first time. So I'm enjoying it. 10 out of 10, 5 stars. I enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it and you tried this at home, let us know in the comments. You ever had chicken marsala, never had before, you have to try it just exactly the same way. You can alternate it in a few different, but the polenta is like, there's something about it.
I whisked.
The polenta's amazing.
I whisked it. I'm gonna have it for lunch tomorrow because I think we got 2 more pieces of chicken.
We have a lot left. We have leftovers. So if you guys enjoyed this meal, let us know. Hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification for future videos. We'll be back for more. But this ain't your mama.
Oh my God. Chicken.
No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, this is not your mama's kitchen. No, it is not.